I have 2 nights watched with you, but can perceive no truth in your report. When was it she last walked?
Since His Majesty went into the field, I have seen her from her bed, throw her nightgown upon her, unlock her closet, take forth paper, fold it, write it upon, read it, afterwards seal it, and again return to bed, yet all this while a moment fast asleep.
A great perturbation in nature, to receive at once the benefit of sleep and do the effects of watching. In this slumbery agitation, besides her walking and other actual performances, what, at any time, have you heard her say?
That, sir, which I'll report after her.
You may, to me, and 'tis most meet you should.
Neither you, nor anyone, having no witness to confirm my speech. Lu Yu, here she comes! This her very guise, and upon my life, fast asleep. Observe her, stand close!
How came she by that light?
Wyatt stood by her. She has light by her continually. 'Tis her command.
You see, her eyes are open.
Ay, but their sense too shut.
What is it she does now? Look how she rubs her hands.
It is an accustomed action with her. To seem this washing her hands, I have known her continue in this of an hour.
Yeah, here's a spot.
Hark, she speaks. I will set down what comes from her to satisfy her remembrance the more strongly.
Out, damn spot. Out, I say. 1, 2, why then, 'tis time to do it. Hell is murky. Fine, my lord, fine. A soldier in a fear. What need we fear, who knows it, when none can call our powers to account? Yet, who'd have thought the old man to have so much blood in him?
Do you mark that?
The Dame of Fife had a wife. Where is she now? What, would these hands never be clean? No more of that, my lord, no more of that. You mar all with a starting.
Go to. You have known what you should not.
She has spoke what she should not. I am sure of that. Heaven knows what she knows.
Oh, the perfumes and oregano will not sweeten this little hand. Oh!
What a sigh is there! The heart is sorely charged.
I would not have such a heart in my bosom for the dignity of the whole body.
Well.
Pray God be it, sir.
This disease is beyond my practice, yet I have known those which have walked in their sleep who have died holily in their beds.
Wash your hands! Put on your nightgown! Look not so pale! I tell you yet again, Banquo is buried. He cannot come out on his grave.
Even so.
To bed! There's knocking at the gate. Come! Give me your hand! What's done cannot be undone! To bed!
Will she go now to bed?
Directly.
Foul whisperings are abroad. Unnatural deeds do breed unnatural troubles. Infected minds to their deaf pillows will discharge their secrets. More needs she the divine than the physician. God, forgive us all! Look after her, remove her, the means of all annoyance, and still keep eyes upon her. So good night. My mind has mated, and amazed my sight. I think, but dare not speak.
Good night, good doctor.
The English power is near, led on by Malcolm, his uncle Seward, and the good Macduff. Would to the bleeding and the grim alarm excite the mortified man. If Burnham would, shall we well meet there? That way are they coming.
Who knows if Donald Bain be with his brother?
For certain, sir, he is not. I have a file of all the gentry. There is Seward's son and many other of youths that even now protest their first of manhood.
What does the tyrant?
Great Dunsinane, he strongly fortifies. Some say he's mad, others, that lesser hate him, do call it valiant fury. But, for certain, he cannot buckle his distempered cause within the belt of rule.
How does he feel? Secret murder sticking on his hands. Now minutely revolts upbraided his faith breach. Those he commands look only man. Nothing in love. Now does he feel his title hang loose about him, like a giant's robe upon Boris' feet.
Well then who shall blame his pestered senses to recoil and start, when all that is within him does condemn itself for being there?
Well, march we on, to give obedience where 'tis truly owed. Leave we the medicine of the sickly wheel, and with him pour we in our country's purge each drop.
Or so much as it needs, to do the salt and flour, and drown the weeds, to make the march towards Burnham.
Bring me no more reports. Let them fly all. Till Burnham Wood, remove to Dunsinane, I cannot taint with fear. What's the boy Malcolm? Was he not born of a woman? The spirits that know all mortal consequences have pronounced me thus. Fear not, Macbeth. No man that's born of a woman shall ever have power upon thee. Then fly, false things, and mingle with the English epicures. The mind I sway by, and the heart I bear, shall never sag with doubt, nor shake with fear. The devil damn thee black, thou cream-faced loon. Where got'st thou that goose look?
There's 10,000
Geese, villain!
soldiers, sir!
Go prick thy face, and override thy fear. Thou lily-livered boy, what soldiers patch? Death of thy soul, those linen checks of thine are counselors to fear. What soldiers, Wayface?
The English force so please you.
Take thy face hence. Satan, I am sick of heart when I behold. Satan, I say! This push will cheer me ever or deceit me now. I've lived long enough. My way of life is fallen into the sear, the yellow leaf, and that which would accompany old age. As honor, love, obedience, troops of friends, I must not look to have, but in their stead, curses, not loud but deep. Mouth, honor, breath, which the poor heart would fain deny and dare not. Satan!
What's your gracious pleasure?
What news more?
All is confirmed, my lord, which was reported.
I'll fight, till from my bones my flesh be hacked. Get me my armor.
'Tis not needed yet.
I'll put it on. Send out more horses, Skir. The country round. Hang those that talk of fear. Give me mine armor. How does your patient, doctor? Not so sick, my lord, as she is troubled with thick coming fancies that keep her from rest. Cure her of that. Canst thou not minister to a mind diseased? Pluck from the memory a rooted sorrow. Raise out the written troubles of the brain. And with some sweet, oblivious antidote, cleanse the stuffed bosom of that perilous stuff which weighs upon the heart. Therein the patient must minister to himself. Bring it after me. I will not be afraid of death and pain, till Burnham Forest come to Dunsinane.
Cousins, I hope the days are near at hand that Chambers will be safe.
We doubted nothing. What wood is this before us? The wood of Burnham.
Let every soldier hew him down a bow and bear it before him. Thereby shall we shadow the numbers of our host and make discovery ere in report of us.
It shall be done.
We learn no other but the confident tyrant keeps still in Dunsinane, and will endure our settings down before it.
This is main hope, for where there's advantage to be given, both more and less have given him the revolt. And none serveth him, but constrain things whose hearts are absent too.
Let our just censures attend the true event, and we put on industrious soldiership.
The time approaches that we will do with due decision make us know what we shall say we have and what we owe. Thoughts speculative their unsure hopes relate, but certain issues strokes must arbitrate, towards which advance the war.
The cry is still, they come! Our castle strength will laugh a siege to scorn. Here, let them lie, till famine and the ague eat them up. Were they not forced with those that should be ours? We might have met them dareful, beard to beard, and beat them backward home. What is that noise?
It is the cry of woman, my good lord.
I've almost forgot the taste of fears. The time has been, my senses would have cooled to hear a night shriek, and my fell of hair would at a dismal treatise rouse and stir as life were in it. Dionysus, familiar to my slaughterous thoughts, cannot once stop me. Wherefore was that cry?
The queen, my lord, is dead.
She should have died hereafter. There would have been a time for such a word. Tomorrow and tomorrow and tomorrow creeps in this petty pace from day to day to the last syllable of recorded time, and all our yesterdays have lighted fools the way to dusty death. Out, out, brief candle. Life's but a walking shadow, a poor player that struts and frets his hour upon the stage and then is heard no more. It is a tale told by an idiot, full of sound and fury, signifying nothing. Thou comest to use thy tongue, thy story quickly.
Gracious my lord, I should report which I say I saw, but am not how to do it.
Well, say, sir.
Well, as I did stand my watch upon the hill, I looked toward Burnham, and there I saw, methinks, the wood began to move.
If thou speakest false, upon the next tree shalt thou hang. Till famine cling thee, if thy speech be sooth, I care not if thou dost for me as much. I pull in the resolution and begin to doubt the equivocation of the fiend that lies like truth. Fear not till Burnham wood do come to Dunsinane, and now a wood comes to a Dunsinane, arm, and out. If this which she avouches does appear, there is nor flying hence, nor tarrying here. I gin to be wary of the sun, and wish the state of the world were now undone. Ring the alarum bell. Blow wind, come rack. At least we'll die with harness on our back.
Now near enough your leafy screens throw down, and show like those you are, you worthy uncle, shall with my cousin, your right noble son, lord, our first battle. Worthy Macduff, and we shall take upon what else remains to do, according to our order.
Fare you well. Do we but find the tyrant's power tonight. Let us be beaten if we cannot fight.
Make all our trumpets speak. Give them all breath, those clamorous harbingers of blood and death.
They have tied me to a stake. I cannot fly, but bear-like, I must fight the cause. Was he that was not born of a woman? Such one am I to fear, or none!
What is thy name?
Thou shalt be afraid to hear it.
No, though thou callest thyself a harder name than any in hell.
My name is Macbeth.
The devil himself cannot pronounce a title more hateful to my ears.
No, nor more fearful.
Thou liest, abhorred tyrant. With my sword, I'll prove the lie that thou speakest.
Thou wast born of a woman, but swords I smile at, weapons laugh to scorn, brandished by a man that's of a woman born.
That way! The noises! Tyrant! Show thy face! If thou be'st slain with a stroke of mine, my wife and children's ghosts will haunt me still. I cannot strike the wretched currents whose arms are hired to bear those streets. Either thou, Macbeth, or else my sword with an unbattered edge I sheath again unneeded. There thou shouldst be. By this great clatter one greatest now seems brooded. Let thy find him fortune, and more I beg out.
This way, my lord, the castle is gently rendered. The tyrant people on both sides do fight. The noble Thames do bravely in the war. The day almost itself professes yours. And little is to do.
We have met with foes that strike beside us.
Enter, sir, the castle.
Why should I play the Roman fool and die on mine own sword? Whiles I see lives, the gashes do better upon them.
Turn, hellhound, turn!
Of all men else, I've avoided thee. But get thee back. My soul is too much charged with the blood of thine already.
I have no words! My voice is in my sword. The bloodier villain than terms can give thee out.
Thou losest labor. As easy mayest thou the entrenchant air with thy keen sword impress as make me bleed. Let fall thy blade on venerable press. I bear a charmed life, which must not yield to one of woman born.
Despite thy charm, and let the angel whom thou hast served tell thee, Macduff was from his mother's womb ultimately ripped.
Accursed be that tongue that tells me so, for it hath cowed my better part of man. And be these juggling fiends no more believed, the palter with us in a double sense to keep the word of promise to our ear, and break it to our hope. I'll not fight with thee.
Then yield thee, coward, and live to be the show and gaze o'er the time. We'll have thee, and our rarer monsters are painted upon a pole and underneath. Here may you see the tyrant.
I will not yield! To kiss the ground before young Malcolm's feet, and to be baited with the rabble's curse? Though Burnham would do come to Dunsinane, and thou opposed, being of no woman born, yet I will try the last. Before my body, I throw my warlike shield, lay on Macduff, and damned be him that first cries, hold enough.
I would the friends we miss were safe arrived.
Some must go off, and yet by these I see so great a day as this is cheaply bought.
Macduff is missing, and your noble son.
Your son, my lord, he has paid a soldier's debt. He has only lived but till he was a man, the which no sooner had his prowess confirmed in the unshrinking station where he fought, but like a man he died.
That he is dead!
Aye, and bought off the field. Your cause of sorrow must not be measured by his worth, for then it hath no end.
Had he his hurts before?
Aye, on the front.
Why then, God's soldier be he. Had I as many sons as I have hairs, I would not wish them to a fairer death, and so his knell is annulled.
He is worth more sorrow, and that I'll spend for him.
He's worth no more. They he say he parted well and paid his score, and so God be with him. Here comes newer comfort.
Hail, King, for so thou art. Behold where stands the usurper's cursed hand. The time is free. I see thee compassed with thy kingdom's pearl. I speak my salutation in their minds, whose voices I desire aloud with mine. Hail, King of Scotland!
All hail, King of Scotland!
We shall not spend a large expense of time before we reckon with your several loves, and make us even with you. My thanes and kingsmen henceforth be heirs, the first that ever Scotland in such an honour named. What's more to do which would be planned newly with the time, as calling home our exiled friends aboard, that fled the snares and watchful tyranny, producing forth the cruel ministers of this dead butcher and his fen-like queen, who as 'tis thought by self and violent hands took off her life. This, and what needful else that calls upon us by the grace and grace of, we will perform in measure, time and place. So thanks to all at once, and to each one whom we invite to see us crowned at Scone. We shall not spend a large expense of time before we reckon with your several lives. Do it! It says... I would... The cruel ministers of this death, but butcher, but then but...
No, cut there, cut.